Hello, hello, Mordimers here, and welcome to one of the most shocking games in the chess history, but maybe not so shocking once we know the story behind this. So, the game was played in 1988 between Alonso Zapata. Alonso Zapata is the Colombian grandmaster. He was 30 years old at that time, and his ranking was 2480, and he's gonna play as white. And his opponent, future world champion Viswanathan Anand, and he was only 18 years old at that time. However, his ranking 2555, and he also represented India, and he was playing as black. Now a little background: this was the tournament in Biel in Switzerland, and that was tournament B, and Zapata won that tournament, so definitely the strongest players over there, and Vishy Anand was fifth. So this what we know, so definitely strong player. And without further ado, let's see what happened on the board and why it is so shocking. So Zapata opened with e4. We have e5 by Anand, knight on f3 and knight f6. So Petrov's defense. And okay, pretty standard stuff here. Knight on e5, we have d6 kicking the knight, knight f3, knight e4, and here the most popular move for white is d4. d4, grabbing the center, you know, controlling the center, making some space for the bishop to develop. Very strong move. Queen on e2, this is also possible. Pinning the knight. Now d3 would be the threat, but after queen on e7 everything is fine. d3, knight on f6, and we have completely boring and symmetrical position, which is, you know, the players should just sign a draw and, you know, end the game. However, here Alonso Zapata played knight on c3, another variation which actually forced black to take the knight and make this pawn structure a little bit messed, and then would be asymmetrical. So more possibilities to play. Knight on f6 is also possible here, and we would have again a very symmetrical position. So knight on c3 would look probably like d takes on c3, and after bishop on e7, bishop e3, white can castle on the queen side, black can choose what they're gonna do, and the position is a little bit more dynamic. However, in this position, after knight on c3, Viswanathan Anand play bishop on f5, so he defends the knight. And what is the problem with this move? It looks like there is no problem, because just 1 year earlier it was played between two grandmasters. So Anthony Miles played against Larry Christiansen, and the players just draw. Okay, this was after knight on e4, bishop on e4, d3, bishop on g6. The players just play a couple of more moves, exchange the pieces, and it was a draw. Moreover, this game appeared in the chess magazine as a novelty. Okay, so bishop f5 was considered as a novelty, not check yet, and it was just 1 year before. It was not tested yet, and Viswanathan Anand, there is a theory that he wanted to play that novelty and see what is gonna happen. However, in the interview he said that he was not aware of that game, and he didn't know that game, and he just played that. He thought, okay, this is a good move. However, the problem is, in this position, Alonso Zapata played the move after which Viswanathan Anand resigned the game. So feel free to pause the video and find the continuation for white while I enjoy my cup of tea. Okay, ready? Not very difficult. I showed that move already, but it didn't work at that time. Queen on e2 was played, and here Vishy Anand just resigned the game. What happened? What is the difference? Of course, d5, d3, and the knight is lost, so it's impossible. The problem is, after queen on e7, white actually has one extra move. Now knight can go to d5. Before, when I show you, the knight stayed on b1, so that's a huge difference. Knight d5, and now the queen is under attack. If queen moves, then of course we have d3 and the knight is lost. And if queen tries to stay on the on this open line, it's not even possible, because e5 is controlled by the knight, and after queen on e6 we're gonna have a family fork attacking the king and the queen and the rook, so that's of course losing. So this is why after queen on e2 Vishy Anand resigned the game. But what we can learn from that? Because there are no lost games, there are only wins or the lessons, okay? So this was definitely one of the best lesson in Vishy Anand life. So he didn't resign from the chess, he was only 18 years old. He could resign after losing in 6 moves, but he didn't resign. He became the world champion. That's quite a respectable achievement, let's say. And also he became one of the best experts in the new lines in the openings, okay? So just couple of days ago he won against Jan Nepomniachtchi in the Jan's favorites Greenfield defense. That's also achievement, you know. That was, I think, 17 moves, and he kept this line for 10 years, and he just won. That was incredible. So this was definitely great lesson, and Anand became, you know, world champion and one of the best experts in the openings nowadays. Even he is already 50 years old. Great career. Even he lost when he was 18 years old. And if you like this attitude of Anand, if you like this lesson, press like. If for some reason you don't like it, press unlike. And if you don't want to miss any other stories like this and the games like this, press subscribe, smash the bell button. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.